times. It is 2 a.m. Eastern now, and let's get started off with the Euro USD 4-hour charts flashing on your screens. In the past 5 hours, what there has not been any structural changes. I think it will happen only in the New York session, but prices have rallied almost 40 points from where it was trading in the past Sydney Tokyo session. So from about 1.1040, it is now trading around 1.1085, and if it is carving a triangle, then it will oscillate within this range for another 3 waves. You've got wave 1, A, B, C, D, and E. So there will be some more oscillation if it is unfolding as a triangle, which is more likely to happen uh, as it is the fourth wave. Triangles do appear in the fourth wave more frequently than expected. So if it is a triangle unfolding, then expect some more sideways action. And today is also the NFP in the New York 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So that time we can expect some kind of price action. I don't know whether if it would be able to complete the triangle by that time, but if it does complete, then there would be a trigger in the name of the thrust wave pushing higher, pushing prices higher towards 1.12. All right, we still have at least 6 to 7 hours to go, and it's quite possible that, okay, if it is not a triangle and if it is a running flat or some other pattern, then of course it is quite possible for an extended rally in the New York session as well. All right, so there is no change structurally. Let me go back to the 4-hour time frame. All right, there is actually no change structurally, and we are we've not changed anything on the labeling. Euro USD is extending its third wave at a minute degree right now, and it is in the last leg of the 5-wave rally. Sub-minute wave 5 is expected to terminate around 1.12. That would be minute wave 3, and then minute wave 4 and 5, which would be minute wave 3, and again 4 and 5, which would finally complete the impulse wave, which began on 12th of January. Right there you can see it began on 12th of January. So I think the rest of the April series, it's 4th of April now, we go into the weekend and come back on 7th. So between 7th and 30th April, I think 23 calendar days, I think we should be trading somewhere, if not exactly around 1.16, but somewhere close to 1.15, possibly 1.17 as well. So another series, April series, we can expect a rally and to continue and hold upper Elliott channel, which is passing around 1.18. So positional traders, they don't have to do literally they don't have to do anything except holding prices, holding positions, sorry, and taking partial profits at each wave termination. We would definitely declare taking partial profits. But if you are trading short term or intraday or just a couple of days, then the first target would be 1.12, and then again on a dip we buy, which will carry forward towards 1.16, and again a dip we buy, which would carry forward towards 1.17. All right, so that maybe 2 or 3 trades can be seen for short-term trading, but positional traders can remain as it is with the stop loss around 1.05 at this point in time. We allow a corrective drop and then move the stop loss on a resumption of the rally. That's the trade plan for Europe. All right, so those are the wave structures. those are the trading plans for Euro. And let's get started off with the dollar index now. Give me a moment as I adjust the screen with all the labelings up there, right there. So the wave structures first. The dollar index is progressing lower within the minute wave 3, which is extending, and within the minute wave 3 we have the sub-minute wave 5, which is also just about close to complete its last wave, and the price action which is expected where the termination should occur is just below 101. So a print below 101 would ideally complete the minute wave 3, and then we should have minute wave 4 and 5, subsequently pushing prices lower towards 97, and another pullback and another decline where we should see prices dropping towards the 95 zone. Alright, that's the structure. By the time all 5 waves complete at the minute degree, it can also be at a minor wave, because previously we have labeled a minor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that could also repeat itself, and we will change the degree if required, but for now we keep it minute, and looking forward it can also drop the weight all the way toward the channeling, which is around 95 right now. All right, so dollar index firmly remains on the south side. If you're ideally, you should be positioning yourself for the rest of the April series. I mean, starting today, it already started yesterday after that 300 points decline, but it's going to take a breather now, potentially a triangle being formed, and either now or early next week we should be seeing prices dropping below 101 handle. All right, so for the rest of the April series, if you position yourself on the short side for the dollar index, potential downside targets are seen towards 95. And right now we have kept the stop loss at 107, but we would shift our stop loss after minute wave 4 completes itself. But it's ideally, even if minute wave 4 would rally, it can rally all the way towards 104 again, before reversing lower towards minute wave 5 to terminate minute wave 3. Alright, so we are good with the stop loss at 107 right now. If required, at the right time, we will change it lower and lock and begin to start locking profits for positional traders. But it looks like the dollar index is still not completed its drop, and it's quite far away from where the destination lies. The destination should be somewhere around the 95 mark. All right. So that is the dollar index. Let's move on to GBP USD. And the GBP USD pound story remains absolutely unchanged from what we discussed in the last session, except for the fact that it's uh, printing a bit sideways right now. It's moving a bit sideways, which is expected after 300 points of rally yesterday. And looking at the wave structure, it is minute wave 3 which is being produced right now, and it could be terminating somewhere close to the 3300 handle going forward. Let me just try and expand the recent structure. Possibly, let's find out. Yes, it is looking towards 1.33. All right, and going forward, uh, if you look at minute wave 3 around 3300, then we should see minute wave 4 unfolding, possibly as a triangle, because the minute wave 2 was a sharp decline. So as a guideline of alternation, maybe we can have a bit of a sideways action for minute wave 4 like that. Could be a triangle. It could be a contracting triangle or or an absolutely expanded or an expanded flat structure as well. Here I've tried to produce a sort of a triangle pattern, and then the rally should continue. If we try and take a hypothetical extension, yeah, it is moving all the way around 1.39 handle. All right, so it won't be too far. I mean, by the time the April series come to an end, uh, I'm not much surprised to see prices rallying all the way at least towards 1.36, which is the 0.382, and possibly towards 1.39, which is the 0.61%. All right, Fibonacci extension. So all in all, GBP USD would remain in the bullish territory. I think should be for the rest of the April series, because you see, if you had paid attention around the 28th of March, I think last Friday we were talking about potential bottom being carved out, and if you look at the low was printed on 1st of April, and prices never went lower after that. So 1st of April low ideally should hold for the rest of the April series as well. All right, and prices should ideally move uh, at least 600 to 900 points from where they are trading right now. So by the end of April series, if you calculate, it would be a net 600 to 900 points, and which is not a bad deal at all. So positional traders might not have to do anything except for holding positions and taking short-term profits at each exit. The first exit is around 33, possibly 3400 levels from here. For now, the stop loss remains at 1.25. We will be more inclined to move the stop loss either after a print about 3400 or at the termination of wave 4, and it resumes to turn higher again. We will shift our stop loss over there. All right. So all in all, pound is uh, extremely well positioned for continued rally the rest of the April series, extending it towards 1.39 possibly. All right. And another story which we have always trading interest on is gold. So the 4-hour chart in gold is now flashing up on your screens, and looking at the chart here, we would uh, we would want to continue to believe that gold might have either topped yesterday at 3165, or there is one more high left, just in case if the third wave extended itself 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We would like to leave it as an alternate count where the third wave kind of extended itself, where you have that wave 1, wave 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we've got wave 4 in the making, wave 4, another push higher towards wave 5. That should take us ideally towards the 3200 or 3250 handles. And after that, we can expect a major turnaround in gold. So either from here or from 32, 3250, we would look out for gold reversal. Now, now that's wave structure point of view, where 5 waves are completing at 3 different degrees, correct? We are going to take a chance. I mean, it's absolutely logical to take a short call, but not at this price. We would be more inclined if that is the first wave, the second wave, Maybe if wave C kind of terminates around about not round about 31.46, we would like to take a short call there, considering the fact that the current drop or the yesterday's drop was an impulse. It looks like an impulse on a 15 minutes time frame, unless uh, wave wave 5 of 3 extended itself. But it looks like if we zoom in a bit, you see that is 1 2 and then 1 2 3 4 and 5, and then wave 4 and wave 5. It looks like an impulse to me already. If it is the first, if it is the beginning of an impulse, then we are excellent. We are poised beautifully to sell around the 31.45. That's what we are trying to do. We are going to sell at 31.45. Keep a very tight stop loss around maybe just about 31.65, or we would allow some room for a new high to be in picture or to be in place. But I think a tight stop loss around 31.65 would be more better than allowing it another high actually. So we will watch out for 31.45 maybe today after just around the New York Times, and we will watch out for the portal actually. We would be more inclined to initiate a short call there. That would also be the backside of the trend line, the channel line, sorry, which is now passing through 31.32. All right. So those are the four stories which we normally have trading interest on. Right now, we will come back in the New York session for the Dow Jones, but Bitcoin, you can see that absolute sideways action going on before that wave C of minute a degree thrust rally occurs. Right, so we are still waiting for Bitcoin to rally towards 91.94.